Vitiate, known for most of his life as the Sith Emperor, was a Dark Lord of the Sith who reconstructed the Sith Empire after its downfall from the Great Hyperspace War, ruling it for over 1,300 years. In his later years, he ruled over the people of Zakul from his seat of power in the Eternal Empire, known to them as Valkorion and the Eternal Emperor. The Sith Emperor was born in 5113 BBY as Tenebrae, an illegitimate Sith son of Lord Dramath of Medrius, with a poor farm woman as his mother. Before he became the Emperor, he killed his own father when he was aged 10 and was granted the title Lord Vitiate by his master Marca Ragnos 3 years later. Vitiate renamed his planet Medrias to Nethema and ruled over it for over a century, trying to exclude himself from the Sith struggles as well as the Great Hyperspace War when the Sith Empire was destroyed by the Galactic Republic in 5000 BBY. Vitiate summoned his fellow remaining Sith to his homeworld Nethema, where he betrayed them, sacrificing them to a ritual that would make him immortal, also at the expense of all inhabitants and life on Nethema. From that point on, he rid himself of his identity of Vitiate and led the survivors of his empire on a 20-year journey into the unknown regions, a set of planets not formally charted on records. This is where he reformed the Sith Empire on the planet Drummond Cass. As the people formed a new civilization and continued to rebuild their previously defeated empire over the next 1,000 years, the Emperor's life was prolonged through his ritual. He found another way to reenact his ritual on a galactic state, but this would eventually require a large-scale war. This war would destroy other civilizations, but in turn would fuel his power, consuming everything in the galaxy and becoming a godlike entity. With this, the Emperor arranged for the warriors of Mandalore to strike against the Republic. He later turned the Jedi Knights known as Revan and Alec to the dark side, who took the titles of Darth Revan and Darth Malak. However, Revan, who had been saved by the Jedi Bastila Shan and retrained as a Jedi, returned to challenge the Emperor once more. Because of Revan's near success, the Emperor was forced to consider more safeguarding to his life to prevent his death. He protected his true body through the transference of his consciousness between hosts, bodies known as the Emperor's voices. With this, he launched his own war against the Republic almost 3 centuries later, known as the Great Galactic War. During the war, as it neared the end of its 3rd decade, the captive Revan was able to influence the Emperor to seek peace with the Republic, resulting in the Treaty of Coruscant, which also saw the Emperor return the control of his empire to the Dark Council. He then retreated in seclusion to prepare his ritual. The hero of Tython, a powerful young Jedi, stopped the Emperor's agents from summoning his ritual, which led to a battle between the Sith Emperor and the hero, in a battle ending in the Emperor's defeat. Revan returned to try and defeat the Emperor once and for all, by trying to reform his original physical form. However, he was stopped by a coalition consisting of the Republic and the Empire. The Emperor's essence regained enough strength by feeding off deaths and chaos that had resulted from the coalition's battle against Revan's forces on Yavin 4. The Emperor took control of the planet Ziost, possessing its whole population and bringing about a cataclysm, massacring everything on the planet. Vitiate disappeared after the Ziost events and reappeared as Valkorian, leading the Eternal Empire in wild space. Unknown to the rest of the galaxy, he had spent centuries forging a new society on the planet known as Zakul, even fathering 3 children, known as Arkan, Thexan, and Valen. However, when his sons Arkan and Thexan returned from a raid in the larger galaxy parts, Arkan attempted to kill Valkorion. However, Thexan stopped him, but this resulted in Thexan's death at the hands of his brother Arkan. Later in time, a fight ensued between Arkan and Valkorion, which resulted in Valkorion's demise. However, his mind and essence was embodied into the mind of a powerful warrior, known as the Outlander, who was eventually frozen in carbonite by the new Emperor Arkan. The Outlander was later freed by their friends, and began to form a revolution against the Eternal Empire, primarily to defeat the new Emperor, Arkan. Valkorion, now embodied in the mind of the Outlander, counselled his decisions, and would share his immense power with the warrior in hopes of causing the downfall of his own son and daughter, who were now in power. Thanks for watching the video as usual. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe. Liking the video tells me it was well received by my audience and that they enjoyed it, and leaving comments is basically leaving opinions and feedback for me to consider. So if you want to leave an idea for a future episode or something for a new series, I will take it into consideration and I reply to most of my comments. Also, something you should possibly know is that I may release a second part to this lore video as the story of Valkorian continues to progress in the game Star Wars The Old Republic, which I'm subscribed to. So look forward to a second part in the following months to this video once that story is capped off.